The inaugural Tip Your Cap Classic took place in Union last month.
Yeah, the event showcased high school baseball talent from all around the state. And together with some corporate sponsors, they raised over $12,000 for the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. And here to talk about the Tip Your Cap Foundation is Ray Digny Navarrete. Good morning to you, Ray.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks so much for being with us.
Yeah, how did Tip Your Cap get started?
Wow, it really is a great question. So I'll give you a little quick backstory very quickly. So I'm a former professional baseball player. I proudly played my college ball at Seton Hall University, and I followed that with a 14-year professional baseball career with the Pittsburgh Pirates, Houston Astros, and New York Mets organizations. And somewhere along the line, I got this nickname, Ray Digme. And in the middle of my career, I started my own clothing company called Digme that actually landed in national retailers like Bloomingdale's, Tilly's, and Lids. And my brother, who is the head coach at Union High School, I said to him, I want to do something baseball inspired with Digme being, kind of like the powerful force behind it. But I want to do something where we can link up with a charity and raise money, help people, but also do so by showcasing some of the best talent in the state of New Jersey. So my brother, with all of his connections as being a high school baseball coach, we were able to put up an incredible lineup of some of the biggest programs and best player talent. And we had our very first inaugural Tip Your Cap Classic back in May. And no pun intended, it was actually a home run.
I love it.
I do love it. I love it. So, Ray, why the Tunnel to Towers Foundation? What about their work drew you to them?
Well, listen, it's quite obvious, especially, my brother and I are Jersey boys, right? Both born and raised here in New Jersey and growing up here in the tri-state area. The tragedy of 9/11 has, not only impacted our country, but it really, really impacted this tri-state area. And we just felt that it was the perfect foundation for us to link up with. And when we learned more about them and they learned more about what our idea and concept was, it really turned out to be the perfect match. And I'm just super grateful that we were able to find not only corporate sponsors that really believed in this idea and concept, but also individual donations and, of course, the high school programs and their players and parents supporting this. This was the first year, but the reception was incredible. And we really believe that in the second year and fifth year and 10th year, God willing, it's going to be an incredible event that New Jersey can be proud of.
That's just awesome. How do the players and the team sign up, and how exactly do they raise the money?
Well, it's very cool. So, this year, I don't want to say it was invite only, but we came up with a list of high school programs that we thought would be the perfect fit, programs that are extremely credible, that have great history in their programs, but also had a roster of tremendous talent. We had numerous Division I committed players that competed in this inaugural Tip Your Cap Classic. So not only was it a great charitable event, it was also an event where some of the biggest colleges and pro scouts could come and see the talent that New Jersey offers. And that was part of our mission too. It was to raise money for an incredible cause, but also to showcase what New Jersey has to offer on the baseball side. And as my brother and I are products of New Jersey homegrown baseball, we want to make sure that everybody across the country knows that if you're looking for high quality baseball and a tough baseball player, you can find it here in New Jersey.
Ray, the fact that you just said that, you kind of brought to mind a different question than what I was originally going to ask. And I just talking about the talent, the sports talent in New Jersey. My dad has always said, if New Jersey could keep all the athletic talent that we produced, we would be unstoppable. Is that is that what you've seen?
Yes, I think anybody in the sports community, I can't agree. I can't agree more than what your dad just said. I think whether you're a baseball coach, whether you're a player, in any regard, everyone has agreed that New Jersey is just a powerful athletic place. And I think one of the challenges for New Jersey collegiate programs has been, how in the world do we keep the talent here in the Garden State? And although I don't think there will be the perfect fix for that, I think platforms and showcases like the Tip Your Cap Classic that will allow college scouts and pro scouts to come and watch these players compete is only going to help that. And as I continue to participate as a coach now that my playing days are over, part of my mission is to help these colleges find homegrown talent and keep these kids here in New Jersey. And I think that the Tip Your Cap Classic is going to help with that.
That is awesome. So who, besides the kids, I know you guys had some corporations and local businesses involved as well. Who else participated?
Yeah, I mean, listen, we're super grateful. I mean, it was our first year, and one of our corporate sponsors was Jersey Mike's. I mean, listen, if you're from Jersey, everybody loves a good sandwich, and everyone's been to Jersey Mike's. When I was younger, I remember going to the Jersey Mike's down the shore, so it meant a lot for us to have such a credible and reputable company like Jersey Mike's come in and support it in such a big fashion. Every time I listen to a Yankee game, I hear the official whatever of the New York Yankees, Jersey Mike's. And I'm like, well, they were our official sponsor as well too. So that means we're onto something. But we had a lot of local small businesses, from real estate companies to mortgage companies. It was just awesome. And it was only year number one. And there were a lot of businesses and, big corporations that we did not reach out to in the first year that we are going to be more than happy to reach out to for year number two, because I think the proof of concept worked. And I think it's going to be awesome to work on this for next year.
Yeah, it's going to expand for sure. I mean, can people still get involved now, or how do they jump on for next year?
That is the question. So what's really cool is, we had this roster of teams, and those teams were excited to participate. And then the Tip Your Cap Classic came to an end. It was just a 2-day event. And my brother has said in our conversations that there have been high school programs already reaching out, asking how they could be on the roster for next year. So I think we've created, a demand to want to be part of this. And I also believe that there may be opportunity to not only have maybe one in one location of New Jersey. We may be onto something where we have a few Tip Your Cap Classics throughout the state and offered in different counties, so more high school programs can get involved, which means if we have more high school programs playing, that means we have more corporate sponsorship and donations, which means we're going to be able to raise a lot more money for the Tunnels to Towers.
Absolutely. Ray, where can folks find you and Tip Your Cap?
Well, it's simple. Everyone can find me personally on social media. You can find me at Ray Digme. Very, very simple. I do coach as well too, so you can find me at Coach Ray all day. And then, of course, on social media, you can find Tip Your Cap Baseball, Facebook, Instagram. But of course, our website is tipyourcapbaseball.com.
That's amazing.
Ray Digme Navarrete, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I appreciate it.
No, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the opportunity.